Hi, I'm Neil Preister. This is our home in Lakewood. It's a zero net energy, zero net carbon home. We bought it in 2009 and have slowly transformed it to being ready for the 21st century by fully electrifying the home. There is no gas to the home at all.
And it's a work in progress.
It's a constant work in progress.
You have a leaf, I see.
So we have two leaves.
Two leaves.
Those
Okay.
are solar powered, so everything that we own here is powered by the sun, including the home, including the electricity load and the heat load.
And what's still under construction here?
Natural materials, you always want to do that. This is trying to just make it with better curb appeal.
Is cinder block a natural material?
It's concrete, it's cement.
Okay, very
So it has a footprint, a carbon footprint.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go in and look at your home,
Good.
starting with that amazing patio.
Good.
Tell me about this unusual porch.
So if you want to invite people into your home, a good way to do that is to give it curb appeal and make it appealing for people to come into the space. So I felt like I wanted to maximize this. It was just grass, but I was able to shoehorn this into here so that it was a 3-season room. I've got glass on the back. The top is all metal standing seam, and we were told by the skylight manufacturers that you can't put a skylight in a round top. But of course we did, because we needed the sunlight. Again, that issue of natural lighting is critical. So if you're trying to maximize the living space, small footprint living, you want to get all the mechanical downstairs, which we did. We dug out the crawl space to 5'7", encapsulated it and insulated it. It's called a conditioned space now. So all the mechanical is downstairs. That's also helps for security and other reasons. It helps to provide a longevity of the machinery, because it doesn't have to deal with the heat and cold cycles on the outside. So very efficient, very good use of space, and don't have to take out of living space.
Let's go down and look at it.
Okay. So the goal here again is to try and maximize the floor space upstairs. The trick here is not what you see, but what you don't see. All the mechanical is kept down here. We dug the crawl space down to 5'7", because I'm 5'7", and all the mechanical is contained down here. It's encapsulated and insulated to zero net energy to preserve that heat. We have batteries here in an enclosed cabinet for fire issues. These are 2 Tesla batteries, a backup, primary and expansion, totaling 27K. So the goal there is that this will run the house during the nighttime when we're not getting solar production, so that we get zero emissions from the home. That's how you get to zero net carbon. Batteries are all controlled electronically.
And they are fully charged by your solar panels during the day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we have 3 sources. We have.
So you don't charge these off the grid?
We don't. No, there's no need to. You
Strictly
can't,
from the sun.
You can, but then you're causing emissions. You're
right,
not zero net energy.
So you actually do not draw at any time any electricity from the grid.
So my Tesla app covers all that between load and power sources, and it's like a video game. The goal is that you want to produce all your electricity off of PV so that you don't pull off the grid, because when you're pulling off the grid, you're pulling emissions or coal-fired power.
Yeah. Right. So those batteries aren't cheap, but you're willing to pay the price of having the batteries in order to be a good world citizen and not have any fossil fuel created energy coming to your house. There's
a lot behind that. As early adopters, we get to take advantage of the rebates and tax credits, which are now marginally there. They may go away completely. So there's a heavy expense there, but there's always a financial model that will provide a positive return on investment with any of these solar efficiency measures.
Let's look at your heat pumps now. You are ground source. These are ground source heat pumps. You installed 2 wells in your patio. Tell us about that.
I did. So there were 2 300-foot wells put outside and the water brought inside here. This is a fully modulating geothermal heat pump. So it's not multi-speed, it's fully modulating, which means the pump, the compressor, and the air are all modulated, use only power as you needed. So it can ramp up higher, it can start real low, and any speed in between. It's the most efficient heat pump on the market. It's got a 5.5 COP, coefficient of performance. I mean, there's all kinds of...
What brand?
Water Furnace.
What brand?
Water Furnace.
Oh, that's the brand name.
That's the brand name.
Oh,
right,
okay.
Right. So it was set up horizontally, and we also harvest the pirate heat off of it to run the heat pump water heater.
What's pirate heat?
Any heat produced from the pumps, from the motors, specifically from the compressor. That's all siphoned off to use to heat up the hot water heater, which is also a heat pump water heater. I can show you that on the other side, but all the mechanics are modulated based on load or heat load.
Okay. I don't think we need to see the water heater because I'm over 5'7".
Yes, you won't work in here. This is for my height.
Okay, Neil, tell me about the inside of your house.
Well, I call this the Millennium Falcon house because it's a quote from Star Wars where he tells Luke Skywalker that the house doesn't look like much, but it's got it where it counts, kid. I've made a lot of special modifications myself.
So what are some of those modifications?
So the home is zero net energy and zero net carbon. This was a small footprint home and remains that by intention. So all the space up here is maximized. So much of what the theory was is not what you see, but what you don't see. All the space here is devoted to living space and all the mechanical is downstairs, which is substantial. So up here we focused on quality of life, air quality. We have good equipment in here to keep good air quality, keep the outdoor air quality out, and the indoor air quality is filtered to hospital grade standards. So it's very good for the residents of the home and the inhabitants for health.
You were telling me about the repurposing or reusing of things like your kitchen cabinets. So let's talk about that.
So circular economy is part of sustainability. So in every opportunity, I repurposed material that I had here or available. So this is an old house in an old shell. When I bought it, I popped the top and gutted the studs, but the outdoor walls remained the same. Some of the indoor walls, the flooring remained the same. As much as I could, I repurposed so that we keep that. No carpeting, yeah, so that helps indoor air quality. So when you're talking about indoor air quality with the filtering of through the heat pumps, you can get that to hospital grade. So you further support that by no carpet and all hardwood floors so you don't get the microbial action built up from the carpets. Again, indoor air quality is the goal.
Well, let's look at the rest of the inside now.
Sure, sure. Again, small footprint house. Everything here is maximized in terms of space planning. We spend a lot of time making sure that the traffic flow is well. And we'll continue to work towards that. But all living space. This is 1,100 square feet and quite well for 2 people. And
what's this?
This is a pellet stove.
Doesn't look like any pellet stove I've ever seen.
That was by intention, Jim. Yeah, we wanted to make it look as inobtrusive as possible. We don't use it much because it produces emissions, but we will keep it there for backup. We used to see minus 20-degree weather, but not so much anymore. So features are that we're trying to accentuate biophilic design. So we have indoor air quality and natural lighting maximized to the best extent possible. So we use solar tubes. We use a lot of lighting. Windows are all efficient. Walls are all efficient. There is no electric bill. There is no gas bill.
And let's see your garden.
Again, you want to invite the outdoors in. I like salsa, so I'm planting peppers and tomatoes. This year we have strawberries, we have rhubarb, we have raspberries, and we have grapes. And those are old playhouse timbers from a McDonald's playhouse, the ballrooms. Again, repurposing and circularity.
Yeah, that's great. Anything special in here?
Just the solar tube and all clean materials so that it is easily made microbial free. That was partly as a result of my wife's cancer. We wanted to make the house as clean as we possibly could. And these solar tubes are just amazing. If you ever get a chance, I would invite you to use them. They don't lose heat, and they let a phenomenal amount of light in the space.
Better than a skylight.
Better than a skylight, by the way they're constructed. So small footprint house, but it works well and is very efficient. Again, no electric bills, no gas bills, and no emissions.